All right, Libra, we're going to catch up with you and we're going to do your spiritual messages for Friday. We always did in the past 2 years ago, 3 years ago, we did a lot of readings on spiritual messages on Friday for you. Friday was our big update day on our channel. And I'm sorry, I'm still trying to make everything work. I'm trying to come back to this channel full time. And the mood is a lot lighter here, in my opinion. Like there's a little bit more community. Not that Libra light isn't. It just feels a little bit more like home here. I have to be honest. It's like a little bit more comfy in this space. So we're going to check in with you first. And let's see, we have Green Witch here. All right, we have the Four of Swords. Prioritizing rest is your first card. Four of Swords talks about taking those naps, taking energy reserves, and resting. For sure resting with the Four of Swords. And it's our card too. What else do we have for today? 10 of Pentacles. I thought I was going to see 10 of Cups because our Libra Light channel was picking up the 10 of Cups over there. If you guys still want to add that channel, I want to mention, okay, while I'm here, that it will only be updated Tuesdays and Thursdays. We're going to try to come back home. So save this channel. Okay, this is more primary than over there because that one will only be specific readings over there. 10 of Pentacles is about the future. I do have to say here, there's a tad bit of worry, but you need to rest on it first. You must take a break because not only is the Four of Swords a no contact card, but it also talks about getting your rest up. Okay, and then rejuvenating. It's important. And that's the guidance for my Libra. You seem to be the Queen of Cups today in a different card. Our last bonus, you were also the Queen of Cups. So in certain placements, when I do placement on the table, it's correct because it's saying that you're the Queen of Cups where you wear your heart on your sleeve. Be okay with that, okay? Because sometimes the vulnerability, some people will say, well, that's a weakness. Society tells us that. But in our videos, it's your superpower. So when you take that out into the real world, it lasts for many of you, okay? Remember that through the weekend. We have, and last night in a personal, I had it in the block position, but I'm reading for everyone here. You have a passion that's coming in after the new moon in Virgo. You're going to hear about a lot of truths. You're even going to get in touch with your own psychic availability. Your EQ is going to be very high. Remember, as you watch readings, turn it on, okay? You can also be dealing with a Cancer, a Libra. I have Aries, Leo, Sagittarius here, and the 10 of Pentacles makes Capricorns and Virgos. So you can be dealing with those signs, but of course it's the energy of the reading. What is Seven of Swords? Yikes. Okay. That was also on our other channel today in the first spot. And the Chariot. There could definitely be a Cancer in your story for most of the collective today. What's the traveling about and strategy, and why is that in the reading? Okay, somebody feels a connection to you. So the Lovers is the start of their feelings. Let's go into it. Let's go into it deeper. Five of Pentacles. Queen of Wands, and this is all the back of the deck. The Queen of Wands is Leo. So it speaks of someone energetically in perfect form. They're creative. They're very sacral because this is a creative being, man or woman. I love to say this on Libra Light, which is a Libra channel. Many of you are subscribed over there, so I know you know what I'm talking about. But this card really does talk about a human being that is using maybe their healing to finish off a journey, okay? I'm going to be that strong to say that because you're finishing the completeness of that maybe long time journey of waiting on someone, or you've been waiting for somebody to come back. And if they haven't, it's taught you a lot of lessons about how to be every day. You're strong for yourself. Okay. Now, there is a lot of Seven of Swords. It's in all of our videos today. I think I only received the 10 of Swords once. So I really want to clarify this card. What is happening here in terms of Page of Swords as I grabbed it at the bottom? What is the seven? Can I ask? Oh, look, right away. Competition. Somebody believes there's people around you. Okay? If this is not competition readily in front of their face, they're working with other people. Okay? Competition. Maybe there's envy here too, Libra. There could be somebody like jealous of what you have. They feel left out in the cold. They might not be telling you their feelings, but you can sense them. Okay? And if you see here, she's in the snow and she's been there for a while. She's been cloaked in that wool for maybe more than a day. Okay, I'm just assuming. Good morning, Starskin and Doug. Good morning, you guys, and everyone who's here today in the bonuses. They're acknowledging that they have a connection to you, whether this is made up, this person thinks it, or they believe that there's a soul tie with you both. Okay, and they are viewing it as competition. So we keep going. I will take the Page of Swords with binoculars. What drove them to be here? Thank you. Honest cards for what drove them to be here. Compass. Watching you in your own element. Someone has watched you in your own habitat. Okay, and it's been successful in their opinion. Page of Swords. Observing. Feeling left out in the cold, and we'll put it like that. I'll take a picture for you guys. And competition. If you see here, you look at the beloved ancestors card and they are fighting over hockey. Okay, so there's been a hockey game and they think that the connection is compromised due to competition. Let's go there, Libras, because I don't want you to feel like in any way I hold my readings hostage, and I don't. I always try to complete them fully. And I even did that 5 years ago. I always gave complete readings and very long. So let's go there. Let's talk about the Gemini card of the Lovers. Where did they receive that from? Where does this person view that from? Thank you. Hermit. Being alone. Observing you in the alone. Virgo is really about like assessing somebody with order, or they're watching from a perch, right? The Hermit. In an introspective way. Why did they do that? Oh, for future communications with you, connections in the future. Oh my. Back of the deck is the Six of Cups. So we have that. Let's put it down. And the Three of Swords with Libra energy. Okay, and what I'm saying here, Libra, is it doesn't have to be you. It can just be the person in the story saying their feelings are the Three of Swords, if that checks out better for you. Okay, and now I'm going to split it one last time. King of Swords. It's taped up though. So we have a lot of factors here. We have a relationship that was released. Somebody did a good job here of healing because it led you to your true purpose. Some of you became a leader after this story wrapped, or many of you are the leader of your own lives. You do it differently now. Has a different tone. But do you notice in the Compass card, she is under that parachuted embellishment in the background. She's by herself in Compass. She doesn't have a partner, and there are no small pets or children with her. So I take those as big signs too. That could be resonating as I read for you. You have taught yourself to be a spiritual warrior and learn the trade of maybe tarot, or a lot of you listen to readings to calm you. And I always advise this, never listen to readings that don't inspire you. It's not going to help you. It's actually going to make you more worried, and you'll be in a permanent Nine of Swords. So listen to people who inspire you and actually capture a bit of your story, okay? I wouldn't waste time on things that are not really you, okay? Because then you're just going to burn 2 hours on your phone. But we will address this Three of Swords, okay? In the bonus. I did see the Forgiveness card when I was shuffling, but I'm just not going to take that yet because I only have nostalgia and celebrations. Libra, this is a specific message for maybe 2 of you on the channel. I feel it strongly, so I have to say it. I think a celebration is, this is not your birthday. This is almost like it happened already, this Four of Wands, okay? So let's look at that in terms of what happened there. Okay, somebody's addiction to you could have been made aware. That's the Devil card with Capricorn. And both readings today had a lot of Capricorn. We have work with the Labor card, okay? And we also have a ghosting situation. This person could have left years ago or up to a couple months ago. They may have been more focused on the material world. They left for work, something about that, to become a King of Pentacles. Excuse me, Kani-chan. And we have absence here with ghosting. So I want to look at this celebration. What was that in the past? Just one card, specific one card for the Four of Wands. What is the Four of Wands? The Moon. Okay, maybe something that was celebrated also in secret. The Moon can be secret. Okay, that could be, maybe you're hiding a relationship right now from someone from the past. I'm going to repeat that one more time. You are hiding a Four of Wands to protect it, some of you, with Pisces energy. Okay, let's look at the ghosting card, if that's checking out for you. Or maybe that's just a partnership, friendship, something like that. We have the World. That was a painful ghosting some of you went through. You never got the answers for that, or after some time has passed, you assume that this person focused on their career. The Labor card is here. So it talks about somebody going back to the Matrix and living there. They have been spying, though, alone. We do have the Hermit's big. You cannot ignore this in a reading. So we will have to look for that. I would say before I do anything with the deck, something more social could pop out for that, or it could be a behavior. So let's go to clarify the Hermit. If it's resonating today in Libra's bonus Page of Wands, a direction or news has changed with this person. They could be moving, okay, or this person is currently traveling. Chariot. So some of you are going to find out about this person's pursuits while you've been alone working on yourself, perhaps being an Empress, okay? Clarify the Cancer and Virgo that's in the reading. And also Aries, Leo, Sagittarius here in the end, Seven of Pentacles. So they have an investment that's worth traveling for. This person could travel for work. We are talking about their feelings. They had the 7 and the 5 of Pentacles. It's a 12, and you can't really do that in tarot. You can't even add them. But it's saying that they put effort into the wrong place. Their news might be reflecting that, this Page of Wands. Okay, so we clarify this card instead of the Hermit and others on the table. That's how I do process of deduction. It helps me better see the story. And some of you also will clarify in your own way according to your personal story. So what is the Page of Wands? What's their news? They have, not you, they have the 7 of Wands, Nature, which is the Devil card, and Aries with the Fool. I'm going to read that all together as a sentence. They are addicted to staying away right now. This specific person. I need to be 8 of Pentacles too at the bottom of the deck. They're working. They're protecting something about their heart, okay? But they are looking to you if your story matches up with the changes they've made. This person is on a new beginning. And even to talk to you, they have to take a risk. I think they wish they could have done things with you. And it's a big what if for this person. It's a big what if, but I want to get a card on that. So I'll pick up my deck again and I shuffle. What is the big what if of the Lovers card with Gemini? 8 of Cups, walking away. The actual ghosting itself. Because if they had stayed, they would have known for sure. The 8 of Cups here is saying they walked away too soon and it caused a broken heart. Another thing I want to look at is this World card, because I haven't seen the World in a while. What does the World mean to them? And then obviously Libra's looking at it from high vibrational point. You're at a different place too. The Sun. Walking away from a sunlight person. I think that's talking about your personality. I think it talks about what you've always been able to offer. Oh, there goes the Ace of Swords at the bottom of the deck. It makes sense when you do that. Ace of Swords is clarity. They have clarity on your path. They understand that you were well-meaning in the past. they're viewing it as never have given the chance to the sun. Excuse me. They didn't give the sun a chance. Okay, so I'm going to use a different deck for this part. Why didn't they do this, and where do they believe Libra is sitting currently in life? I have one in my hand. It stayed there. Intuitive walking, because Libra went and did it alone. And in this painting, you see in the past, they're hugging each other kind of like in a motorcycle. They're a couple. They're hugging each other while being together. Libra left that and found something completely different. Look at how the whole body lights up with the sky in this card, which is intuitive walking. Let's read the last sentence. Blended with spirit. So you went to source to find your answers. And again, from coupleship to individualism. You see that there. A big card of that when you do a reading is the Nine of Pentacles, because it shows you that someone independently worked on it. They put in the work and the soul's path led them there. And they believe because you walked away with your head held high that they missed out on the sun. Okay, that's what I see in my conclusion. Please comment on the bonus today. I would really appreciate it if you guys put in your timeline or even just a little bit of the story. Thank you.